Hi everyone, and welcome to the Big Green Barn here in Harding Township in Morristown, New Jersey. I'm Susan Brierly Bush. I own this little shop chock full of curated home decor, vintage and antique. This is just a quick tutorial to give you an idea of why you might want to collect rare antique Majolica as well as more recent Majolica style reproductions. I think this cabinet looks so pretty and I get lots of compliments on it. And I've mixed and matched old with new. Antique Majolica sometimes can be found for rather reasonable prices, but it's a little bit much for some people's pocketbooks. So that's why it's nice to get a few old pieces and then mix them with newer pieces. Here, for example, are 3 older pieces of Majolica. This is an antique Morning Glory plate. This is a piece of Etruscan Majolica, and this is by Wedgwood. This is circa 1880 Wedgwood, and you'll see I have lots of the very bright saturated green Majolica plates by Wedgwood. So these will be more expensive. These 3 will be more expensive than reproductions. So for example, these fruit plates are adorable. I have a set of 4, but they're not terribly old. They're probably 30 years old, and these were made exclusively for Lord and Taylor, and they're adorable. Here is a very pretty little pot you can use as a flower vase, and this is much newer. It has a Majolica feel to it, but it won't cost nearly as much as the others. It's not nearly as fine or as rare, but it's adorable if you want to mix and match. Here's another very old Majolica pitcher. Here's a very pretty pattern. I love this pattern. And this is by Bordallo. And again, it's not terribly old, but it has the Bordallo marking on the bottom. And you'll recognize this if you enjoy collecting the iconic Bordallo green cabbage plates. Another way that you can tell old versus new Majolica, often an old piece of Majolica will have a colored underside, often mottled like this one, where newer reproductions often have white underbellies, as I call them. And here's also, this is very typical, collectible, highly desirable Majolica plate. This has the asparagus motif, and also a well over here where you would put your asparagus butter or sauce. So I hope this has given you a little bit of an idea what you might be looking for. Typically, real Majolica has very, very saturated colors, often in jewel tones, and it's also heavier. The weight is just heavier than the newer pieces. And here are just a couple of other little images of very old Majolica. And I hope you'll come visit me at the shop in Harding, New Jersey. I'm online at www.thebiggreenbarn.com and also on Instagram at big.green.barn. Thanks for looking. Bye.